Hi everybody, you're tuned into Music Box. Our next guest is a hodgepodge of everything you need to be listening to. Performing his song, The Way We Do. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Luis Nariño and the Noble Creatures.
It's right that you lock yourself away, draped in shades of blue. Ooh, think it's about time that we pull away the blinds, shine light on peace of mind. Maybe you say it's hard to live, but we live the way we often do. It's hard to love, and we love the way we often do. Why we laugh and we cry the way we do. Ooh, yeah. Say that you're fine, but your eyes still tell the truth. So sad and tired of crying. So swear that you'll try, and we'll put the past behind and live like we are dying. You say it's hard to live, and we live the way we often do. It's hard to love, and we love the way we often do. That's why we laugh and we cry the way we do. I wanna live this life the way we do. I wanna love and be loved the way we do. I wanna feel alive the way we do. I wanna live and die the way we do. I wanna live this life the way we do. I wanna love and be loved the way we do. I wanna feel alive the way we do. I wanna live and die the way we do. It's hard to live, but we live the way we often do. It's hard to love, and we love the way we often do. That's why we laugh and we cry the way we do. Yeah, yeah, hey, hey. The way we do.
Hi and welcome back to Music Box. Thank you so much, house rocker Jacob Ryan. And in the studio with me now is Luis Nariño of Noble Creatures.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having us. We've been excited for this for some
Oh,
time.
me too. I'm so glad you're here. How do you describe your music?
Yeah, I would definitely say upbeat and happy. Like it's taken from like a bit of the Caribbean from Colombia. And like when you listen to that, I mean, even if like, no matter what they're singing about, like it just always sounds happy. I have no idea like how they make that work. Obviously, I do since I'm doing it now.
I mean,
right?
you're Colombian. You have to make it work, right?
Exactly.
Since
If
a
I
little
didn't,
bit of your heart and soul into the music.
Yeah,
But,
totally.
you know, your bio said that you are Colombian, but you grew up in Kansas.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if empanadas necessarily mix with corn casserole.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, that might be good. Anyways, tell me about that. Tell me about growing up in Kansas.
I wouldn't change it for the world, actually. It was amazing. I mean, if I were to tell you everything we did, you would think I was a cowboy. Like, it'd just be like country folk type stuff to do.
That's awesome. Okay, so you're starting music, classical guitarist, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little about that.
Started when I was 8 years old. Yeah, my parents like kind of put me in there. Like my brothers already had some instrument training and stuff, so they're like, you gotta have one as well. And I wanted to do guitar, so they had me in there. And yeah, ever since 8 years old, I've just been playing classical. I still do today.
Actually, I think we have photos of your first lesson.
Oh yeah.
Take a look at this, guys. Take a look. So cute. Is that your teacher? Your
Yeah.
very first teacher? Tell me about your teacher.
Well, okay, so he was absolutely nice, like the nicest guy, like really easygoing. And I personally, when I teach, I usually get pretty impatient. So I'm always surprised when I see like instructors and stuff being super patient.
Were
with
you
me.
easy to teach?
Actually, yeah. Back then, like especially because I love the guitar, like automatically I picked it up, and I took to it really easily. So
what's this? Your dad threatened to take your guitar away when you kind of ventured into more rock Metallica style.
Exactly.
You were actually called
Little Hammett.
Little Hammett.
Yeah.
You had the long curly hair and everything.
I did. Yeah, I had long hairs down to my shoulders at once, and
Good
actually
Lord.
twice in my life.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about the threat.
All right, the threats. So at one point, we went to the pawn shop, and I was looking for an electric guitar, and my dad was like, he's going to get it for me or whatever, and we get up to the line. Right before we buy it, he's like, now, I better not hear any heavy rock and roll music in the house, otherwise this guitar is going to go back to the pawn shop.
Well, what's the point of having like a rock guitar then?
Well, that's the thing. I told him, I was like,
Right,
don't worry
electric
about it. I'm
guitar.
just going to be playing like Chuck Berry. It's going to be fine and stuff, you know. And I did. I learned Chuck Berry, but then like that kind of swiveled over into like Pantera and Metallica and Sepultura and stuff. So I started like heavy metal.
So
That's
no
my beginning.
headphones? Like you didn't even know how to keep it on the down low?
That's the thing.
You gotta be
'cause, like,
smart, you know?
eventually, like I ended up getting a half stack too, and
Oh,
I would
good
crank
Lord.
that thing in my room like until like 5, and just on 5, like it was just blaring everything. Like it was insane. But yeah,
So-
like my dad, it took a little like finagling. I had to sneak that in there. So.
Did he take it away?
No, actually.
Okay,
I
good.
think it's just because like he realized that like he's really got something here, and like people started really paying attention to it, so he didn't take it away.
Like, hey, my kid's got some talent.
Yeah, it's like all right.
Okay, so you also mentioned you were part of this whole Tropic California movement. Like I said, that's a mouthful. Am I saying that correctly? Tropical California or Tropic California? I feel like the little Chiquita banana lady with the da-da-da-da.
Get
Yeah.
them maracas
Tell me
out.
about the movement.
What's going on is that like with the bands especially, like they're mixing a lot of like contemporary work with like traditional Latin music, and like I've heard some hip hop influence and rock and roll as well. So yeah, I don't know, it's coming up. Like
So
it's,
how does Noble Creatures fit into the whole movement?
well, hopefully I've been meeting a lot of guys and making some friends and stuff, and hopefully they hear it and it's like we can just take part in what they're doing.
All right, well, we'll have to take a little break for now, but when we come back, we'll talk more about the making of Noble Creatures. Stay tuned.
And now for a musical interlude.
Hi, everyone. We're at Brochella in Los Angeles, California. Tell us a little bit about Brochella.
Okay, so Brochella started about, well, we've been doing concerts for a really long time, and our concerts were really fun. We've been doing it for like 4 years, and there'd be 100 people or 200 people, and they've been great. They've been in different locations. And last year, we accidentally booked a concert on the same weekend as Coachella. So we were planning on canceling, because we're like, who is going to come to a concert on Coachella? Then I was in the bathroom, and I said, I'm not going to Coachella. I I'm not going. And
I couldn't get in.
Yeah, no. It's like, and I was like, none of my friends are going to Coachella. None of us have any money. Let's just make it happen. Let's just do it. So we did, and we literally just changed the name from Community Pool to Brochella. We didn't change anything except for that. And there was 400 people there.
Just changed it enough not to get sued.
Yeah, right. So this is something. People want to be a part of the conversation. They want to be able to feel like they weren't left out. Because that's the whole thing with Coachella. People want to talk about it. That's why you go.
And since I was left out, I went to Brochella.
First fan.
Rocked.
First fan.
It rocked. So here we are, round 2.
Yeah, we're super excited. The bands are unbelievable. We had a formal submission process this time. We had over 100 bands submit. They are about to be the biggest thing. Like, every single one of these bands are ridiculous. They are so focused, and they are wonderful to work with.
It seems like a pretty packed house.
Yeah. I mean, on the Facebook this morning, there was 700 people saying they were coming. And then, like, this week, LA Times and NBC and all that stuff, they picked us up, which was amazing. Everything has gone up so much more than we could have even imagined. And we're excited about next year.
And all for $5.
$5.
That's it. Hey now.
But hey, all of you at Coachella, I hope you had a good time.
And free parking.
Yeah.
All right. Next year, Brochella 3. Where at?
Oh, really? I don't know.
It gets bigger and better.
Bigger and bigger. I do not know.
Yeah.
If you got a venue out there, let us know.
There you go.
We're down. But we love 601. 601 is an amazing space, and we are lucky to be here. So anybody out there who wants to put on a concert, these are the people to work with. We could not be happier with that.
All right, you heard that. Okay, stay tuned. And we're back in the studio with Luis Nariño of Noble Creatures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, but before we talk about the band, let's talk about some of your other creations. I know that you've done some writing for Disney and Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of that.
Yeah,
Pretty
so,
interesting.
Yeah, like I was very fortunate to work with these people. I studied composition in college, and I got a degree in that. And so when I came out here, I was fortunate enough to meet a whole group of animators. And so they were actually like very key in helping me out with these connections and stuff.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so you also wrote the score for Max Neptune and the Menacing Squid.
Yeah, it was hilarious. This whole thing was absolutely amazing to work with. So basically, like, a buddy of mine was working with the director, and he was like, "Oh, you got to check it out. We're doing this, whatever." And I was like, "Hey, you need music?" He's like, "Actually, we do." He was like, "So I
mean, did you happen to watch a little of it before you
point,
agreed to sign
no.
on?
At this point, because like my friend Colin, he was the guy, my connection with it, and he was like co-director, and like he is extremely talented. So anything that he works on, like I'm all about it. So I believed in him, especially like with him and the stories that he was telling me that we're working on. I was sold, and I met the director, and he was just as enthusiastic, and I was like, I have to be a part of this.
Well, actually, I think we have a clip.
Yeah?
We have
All
a
right.
clip of Max Neptune and the Menacing Squid. All right, let's roll that clip.
Let's do this.
Heartless alien marauders are threatening peace across the galaxy. The fate of our universe hangs in the balance. And when a diplomatic mission is hijacked by the evil Dr. Adolf, Earth is on the brink of chaos. Our only hope lies in the hands of the Atomic Space Patrol, led by the one and only man who can save the day, Max Neptune.
I tell you, nothing like a giant squid invading our planet. Okay, Noble Creatures. How did that come about? How did this humongous band, because you have like 7 people or more,
Sometimes
right?
it's more. Yeah, we have guests come in and stuff
performing
too.
at the same time. So
Yeah.
how did that get all put together?
Yeah, it was actually really organic. And you know what? It's kind of like I was talking to Cliff, and he was like, you know what? You should like relay that story is like similar to Wizard of Oz and how you come in. It's like it's true. Because like I get Kansas, you know, I plop in here at LA to like this La La Land, and basically like everything is like me just like figuring out like, oh, what's over here, and I meet people and like, oh, what's over here.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Tutu.
Yes, exactly. And so basically like through jams and stuff, we met the horn players, and then when they came into the band, they ended up like getting together and calling each other the Dirty Rotten Horns. And then like Cliff, I've known Cliff longer than anybody.
Cliff gets around.
And he does.
Cliff is everywhere.
He's a character. He definitely. And the thing about it is, it's like he's been to like more shows than the rest of the band has.
Oh.
But he's not a member. He's a non-committal member of the band.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is it working out for him?
Yeah.
Is it working out for you?
Yeah, it's working out.
All
We
right.
feature him, you know, and he gets the crowd going, so it's cool. It's totally cool.
Let's talk about this logo, Noble Creatures. I see the little devil horns there. Are you
Yeah.
guys not as noble as I think you are?
Noble by name, not by reputation. That's
Tell me a little bit
like us.
about the logo. How'd you come up with that? You know.
Well, the whole thing, like, Noble Creatures is actually a song of ours. Like, we're named after one of our songs, and it's one of our love songs. But you know, I started thinking about the name and what it is, nobility and everything, and like, you definitely wouldn't be able to have it without the good and the bad. And so I'm thinking, you know, good and bad, horns, halo. I'll put that together. Yeah.
Very cool. Tell me about the upcoming album.
The album. Okay, so we got 9 tracks right now. We got it half recorded. We were at Mambo Studios. We worked with the guys that worked on Sublime's first 2 albums.
Oh, nice.
Very fortunate. I mean, like, the guys were super cool. Wado and Mark.
Boy, you know, coming from Kansas, you sure
right?
are moving up in the world.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, we do what we can. Yeah, right now we're going to be raising funds through Kickstarter, and I believe at the time that this airs, we'll probably be able to people to jump on there and catch part of that fundraiser and want to help out.
Okay, so it's Kickstarter.
Yeah, Kickstarter.com, and just look up Noble Creatures, and you'll find us right there.
What can we expect from the album? What kind of music?
It's-
Stuff that you've already been doing, or something new?
Yeah, actually, it's a mixture of both. It's our oldest song is about 10 years old, and all the way up to like about a year and a half.
Okay.
And it's like I got one that's like from Americana, and the rest of them are like tropical rock or kind of like a acoustic singer-songwriter, contemporary feel.
Okay.
So, and the album is called Strange Behavior.
So are we going to hear any music from the upcoming album?
Yeah, the last song we're playing is going to be Added Up.
Oh, wow. I'm so excited to hear it. And we will do that after the break.
Fill in the blank in this hit song by Orianthi, Shut Up and Blank. A. Sit down. B. Kiss me. C. Walk away. D. Drive me. Stay tuned to find out the correct answer.
And we're back on stage with Luis Norino and the Noble Creatures. We're going to hear 2 more songs from you. The second song is called
Had Enough.
Had Enough.
Yeah.
So what are we going to get from Had Enough?
It's going to be a mixture of soul and a little bit of funk.
All right, we're going to shake our booty.
Oh, you're gonna
I'm just
shake it.
okay. I'm just
Yeah.
going to go over here and shake it.
Just once, can't you say what you mean? You're so unclear, I don't know what to believe. You can't just walk in and out of my life. I need you out of my arms, I need you out of my mind. I've had enough. I've had enough. No, you're not the one. No, I've had enough. No, you're not the one. Turning cold, and then you come back. This game is getting old. This kind of love is the killing kind. You're gonna pull the trigger, or I'm gonna pull it this time. had enough. Honey, I've had enough. You're not the one. Honey, I've had enough. The change is coming for me, babe. For me, babe. For me, babe. I'm gonna get what I need, babe. What I need, babe. What I need, babe. Nothing in life comes for free, babe. For free, babe. For free, babe. Nobody said it'd be easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. You know I wish that you were the one. You were the one. I tried to believe it, but no matter what, no matter what, you're reckless with love. I've had enough. Honey, I've had enough. No, you're not the one. Honey, I've had enough. No, you're not the one.
Fill in the blank in this hit song by Orianthi, Shut Up and Blank. A. Sit down. B. Kiss me. C. Walk away. D. Drive me. The correct answer is B. Kiss Me. Australian guitarist Orianthi released this song in August of 2010 as her debut single. Now back to Music Box.
And we get one last song from Noble Creatures. Actually, this person here looks familiar. Who is this?
Guy.
This is
Cliff-
someone
Cliff Beach.
we had last show. Wow, Blast from the Past, Cliff Beach. Thanks for joining us once again.
Of course.
Cliff,
Anytime.
even though you're not really a member, as Louise said, but you're here to represent. And but less hair this time,
Yeah,
I've noticed. Good look for you.
Delilah got to me.
Let's see the hair. Let's see the lack of hair.
lack of
Woo!
hair.
Check that out, y'all.
Thank you.
But you know, Louise, you've got a full head of hair here.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Actually, I'll be following those steps here pretty soon.
It's so hot in here. I tell you, we all want to shave our heads. Okay, so this last song is called Add It Up.
Add it up.
And this is off the new album, right? And the new album is coming very soon.
Yeah.
Look for it on iTunes and everywhere else you can download good music like yours.
Strange Behavior.
Strange Behavior is the name of the new album, and that does it for Music Box. If you want to know more about Noble Creatures, check out noblecreatures.com. Louise, the stage is yours. Good night, everybody.
Why do I got you on my mind? 'Cause when I add it up, you're no good for me, you know. 'Cause it's just a childish crush. I'm grown up, but still don't have a cure. Now hold on, you still have a lover that's waiting up, and worried for you. Now hold on, you're just asking for trouble. So give it up, there's just too much to lose right now. Now why do I feel the way I do? Now I'm straight for a world of hurt, you know. 'Cause reason keeps explaining in my ear why it's just a bad idea. And it says, hold on, you still have a lover that's waiting up, and worried for you. Now hold on, you're just asking for trouble. So give it up, there's just too much to lose right now. sense to me, 'cause I wear old clothes and darling, you like latest fashions. Oh, you try so hard to be seen. I don't know why I feel the way I do, but you know I'd change it if I could. Oh yeah, you know I'd change it if I could. Oh darling, hold on, you still have a lover. Waiting up and worried for you. Now hold on, you're just asking for trouble. So give it up, there's just too much to lose.